Guys, guess what? I got some racist eggs. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to a college week in my life. This is midterms week. This is the week before spring break. I'm actually leaving on Friday to go on a trip. I'm vlogging it. Very excited. I kind of feel a little stressed for this week, I'm not gonna lie, just because what is going on? I'm watching one of my lecture videos and I have it on double speed and on mute. I'm not really watching it, but like you have to watch it for participation points, and I'm not gonna watch 40 minutes of that. I'm sorry. Mark Zuckerberg's on right now. I don't really, But I'm a little stressed because the week is cut short. I have a midterm on Wednesday. I haven't started studying for it because the professor is having the review for it today, which I kind of like, why are we having a review for it 2 days before the exam? Maybe let's do like a week before the exam, but it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I've been so obsessed with the weekly recently. I really went through a phase where I was into the daily to-do list, and now I'm like really into the weekly to-do list. I live my entire life by this. I'll have the digital versions linked down below if you guys want to buy the digital versions of this or the daily. I feel inspired. Like I've been just having a lot of really creative ideas come to me randomly, and I'm like, this feels great. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys something. Whenever I think of something to tell you guys, I get really excited. It's like that feeling when you have something that you want to tell your best friend. That's how I feel whenever I think of something that I want to tell you guys. But if you guys remember, last semester I applied for a couple jobs. I actually got a job offer and I declined the job offer. I have videos about the whole thing, why I did it, the whole process. I went to my friend's birthday party on Friday and she was telling me that she got a job offer, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you, congratulations. She was there when I got the job offer, when I got like the offer letter email, and get this guys, she was offered an entry-level position and she's being paid $10,000 more than the position that I got, which is a manager position, which is like head of the marketing department. Again, I have no idea why they gave me that job. I don't think I'm qualified for it. The fact that they literally were screwing me over. Every single comment on that video when I was talking about why I declined the job offer, everyone's like, Keegan, they're obviously screwing you over because you're young, you don't have a ton of experience negotiating salaries and all that. Looking back, I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't take that job. Like they were quite literally screwing me over. They seemed like such a great company, but obviously not. Why am I low-key angry that they screwed me over though? The fact that they offered me $10,000 less than another company's entry-level position, and I know that they're different companies, but they're about the same level. One company is so much higher than the other. I'm mad at them and I'm glad I didn't take the job. It makes me feel used. I need to do something with my hair because it's really greasy. I'm still unsure if I like the short hair or not. I go through phases where I'm like, oh, I really like it. And then I go through phases where I'm like, I wish I never cut it. I think I'm gonna braid my hair. I don't think it looks that good, but I don't know if I care enough. I'm doing a lot of my braids like this, and I've been trying to get them to go back, but that's still a work in progress. We're still trying. I haven't braided my hair since I was like in high school, so it's gonna take some time to remember how to do it correctly. I just responded to some YouTube comments. It's literally my favorite part of my Monday. Every day, every time. I guess not every day, every week. Best part of my Monday. Like it always just makes me smile so big. I also put on these necklaces. I used to wear layered necklaces so much beginning of the school year, and now I put them on and I'm like, I feel weird doing it. Like I don't know, I used to do it all the time. My friend just texted me that there is a protest at school right now and it's anti-circumcision. This is my outfit for today. I'm afraid that it's gonna be a little too warm because it is in the 80s today, which I'm like, what? But I know it's gonna cool back down this week. So this is what I'm wearing. These jeans are from Abercrombie. I haven't worn them in a while because I honestly thought they'd be like a little tight on me, but they fit me really well, and I forgot how much I love these jeans. They're just like the perfect staple casual jean. They go with everything. This top is from Forever 21. I don't know if they still sell it anymore, but if they do, I'll link it down below. And then this jacket, I don't know if it's gonna be too hot or too cold for this, but I thought that it was a nice because it had gray in it, and it's kind of like the only cool tone jacket that I had. So I wear a lot of warm tones, but that's from Princess Polly. All my necklaces are from Etsy, literally every single one. These little earrings right here, they're so cute. These are from Princess Polly. And then I'll probably wear Air Force Ones or like flip-flops or something like that. Class is over. I had my review session for my exam, and it turns out that I have a lot more to study than I really anticipated. It's a lot of exam questions about cases that we read, and I honestly don't remember them because we read them so long ago that I need to reread them, which is going to be so fun. There's also some equations that I was like, wait, what? So we will have to figure that out. I also saw Michael Crow, and Michael Crow is ASU's president, and he's like an icon. You know what I mean? I always knew he existed, but at the same time, I just thought I'd go all 4 years without seeing him. It's kind of like seeing a 4-leaf clover. He was just walking around campus without a mask on, not to be that person, but he had no security or anything like that, and I was like, they let you do that? They let you just like walk around here without like bodyguards? I kind of always pictured him to kind of be like Taylor Swift, like just this big figure that had security all the time. I was just shocked he was alone. He was like in his little suit. There were some people on campus that were having a fundraiser where they were like pieing people in the face, like, you know when you get the whipped cream and you like pie them in the face? Some girl was like, do you want us to pie you? And he was like, no. I didn't stop. I wanted to take a photo with him just to say I did it, but I was like, I don't want to fangirl over Michael Crow. So I just eavesdropped very heavily. I feel like I should start studying for this exam. I don't really want to, but I mean, this is what we have to do. I took a picture of the slide, so I think that I want to go through these pictures and then try to figure out how he got the numbers he did, because I was like a little confused in class because it was just going really fast. So that is what I'm gonna do. I was afraid of this happening, but I have this calculator, and it's the most beautiful calculator, but I have no idea where the charger went, and they have the weirdest, most specific charger, so I just ordered one on Amazon. It's dead. I really hope the charger comes in time. It says it'll be delivered by tomorrow. I need it by tomorrow so I can charge this thing for my exam, or else I'll have no calculator. I knew this was going to happen, and I'm just mad that they have like the weird, why can't they just have like a universal one? I don't get it. It's been a little bit. I wanted to tell you guys a funny story though. Remember my professor? This is the professor who, in a couple of videos back, I think I told you guys how he offered to give one of my classmates a ride home because his car was broken down. This guy is like the nicest person in the entire world. I emailed him a question about the exam because I was like, hey, I'm doing the math on this. This is where I'm getting kind of stuck at. Where do I go from here? And he gave me the explanation. He's like, if you have any more questions, please let me know. I might not be able to respond to you by the end of tonight. It's my daughter's 15th birthday. We're going out to dinner, so I might need to respond to you in the morning. But if you have questions, feel free to ask. And I was like, this man is so nice. Whoever his 15-year-old daughter is, she's so lucky. What a king. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but my dog has been pretty sick recently. My dog Lily, so if you guys remember from back in the day, I have 2 dogs. Zoe is the light one, she's my dog. Lily is the dark one, she's my sister's dog. And Lily's been pretty sick recently. She hasn't been doing well, which is the most heartbreaking thing because they're both 11, and that's when the idea, I can't even say the words. I just wanted to show you a cute photo that my mom sent me of her because I was like, how's Lily doing? It seems like she's doing better, so just keep, looks like she's doing a lot better, so keep Lily in your thoughts, guys. Lily Bean, she's so cute. It makes me so sad that she's sick. I could die. I just want to pet her. I asked for a Zoe picture. My mom definitely made her tilt her head for this. We always said like, do you want a treat? And she'll like tilt her head like that. I love her. I know you guys always ask me for updates on them. It won't light. I'm like shaking. There we go. Good morning, happy Tuesday, everybody. Today is a big why am I doing this? I feel like I'm back in my sorority where you'd be like, that's what you'd have to do with cringe. Today's a really big study day. I have my exam tomorrow. I pretty much have like 50 articles that I need to read, highlight, annotate, and then I have some math problems that I just want to work through, make sure I understand what's going on. So yes, today I have to basically fit an entire half of a semester's worth of material into my brain. That is what we are doing today. Right now, I am doing some more things because I got an email that I messed something up, so now we're fixing it. I'm so harsh on myself, and I'm trying just to be like, we all make mistakes. It's okay to not be perfect. You can't control everything in the world. So my perfectionism, we're working on her. I keep seeing all these TikToks that are like explaining why people have certain habits, and I'm like, oh, I'm a lot more messed up than I thought I was. So right now I'm doing that. I'm just waiting for this to load so I can start doing my little reading for my class. It's my entrepreneurship class, and we basically have like a ton of articles, case studies that we will be examined on, and then we have some like accounting stuff, and I hate accounting. My boyfriend is an accounting major and he loves it, and literally I don't know how he does it. I think I said this in a video before and someone commented, they were like, it's okay that you don't like it. That's why we're getting paid to do it. And I'm like, that's so true. But I think I'm in a really good mood today, other than the fact that I like just totally messed up my work thing. I had to get gas today and it was $55, and that is the most I've ever paid in my life for a tank of gas. And I understand there is a lot going on in the world right now, and I'm fine with paying that amount if, you know, that's what helps the world right now, but still, that was kind of a lot. And I went out of my way to find a gas station that had the cheapest gas around me, and I was like, oh. Another thing that I'm not sure if I want to do or not, I have this box of Abercrombie stuff that I showed you guys in the last week of my life video, and it is a lot of stuff, and I'm returning most of it because most of it just doesn't fit me the way that it should. I have no idea what happened with Abercrombie, and I don't want to go to the store because it's embarrassing because it's a lot of stuff to return, but it's $7 to return it. But I'm like, is $7 worth not having to drive all the way to a busy mall, stand in line for a while, get really embarrassed when I have a million things to return? Half the stuff just didn't fit me. One pair of jeans would be way too short, one pair would be way too long, one would be way too big, the other would be way too small. And it's not my job to fit clothes, it's clothes' job to fit me. Also, I still have not gotten my charger for my calculator, and I'm a little panicking. Worst case scenario, I drive to Target and get like the cheapest calculator that I could find, but I'm really hoping it gets delivered to me in time. I think I remembered what I wanted to tell you guys. So in my last week of my life video, I showed you my grad dresses, and all of the comments on my video are like, you have to go with the second dress, but all of the comments on my TikTok are like, you have to go with the first dress. So now I'm like, which one? So I'm gonna show you guys them again. I don't know which one I want to wear. I just don't want to try them on again. Option number 1, option number 2. My thoughts on this: option number 1 kind of gives me more of a figure. Option number 2 makes my stomach look flatter. So I don't know which one I want. And option number 2, I do have to get it altered. I don't know if I want to spend the money on that. I don't think it'd be a lot of money, but I also have no idea, because one time I tried getting my homecoming dress altered and the lady gave me the quote and I was like, I had no idea it cost that much to get things altered, which makes sense. It is their time. I'm kind of getting annoyed because my computer is being really slow and I just want to start studying, but I can't until this is done. So that's why I'm kind of just like rambling, you know? I'm just, oh, it's 12/12, make a wish. I changed my background to this because I'm like obsessed with sunsets and I think Greece is beautiful. I feel really good. So I emailed the professor a couple of times. This is my semester of emailing professors being like, I do not understand what's going on. It only took me 3.5 years, but we're here. And so I emailed my professor and I was like, I'm kind of confused on this. He's like, okay, this is the equation for that. However, he sent me the equation for the wrong thing that I was asking for. So I was like, thanks for the clarification. What is the equation for this? And he helped me with that, and I'm so glad he did because it makes so much sense now. I am so cold right now. Oh my god. Do you guys ever like full body just like shiver like that? He emailed me and gave me the formula, and I feel really confident for the math portion of the exam because I am like a math brained person. Algebra, if you give me a formula, I'll give you a right answer. That's how my brain works. I've always been that way, and so I'm honestly really glad we just have a formula and you just plug and chug. But I also have a question for you guys. So the last time my hair was this short, I was in elementary school. I always remembered having this problem when my hair was short where the ends will curl in and then this side they'll curl out, so they're curling the same direction. I know this is like a stupid problem, but I just remember always dealing with this when I was like a child. So if anyone has any solutions to get my hair to either go this way out or this way in so they're just not going in the same direction, I don't want to use heat on it. I think it's literally just because the ends of my hair are so much thicker, because when my hair was long, the ends were just so broken. It was this thick. Like, this is my natural hair, so let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I would love to be able to not have it all go one way. That would be cute. That would be cute. Not this. Right now, the next thing that I need to do is read. And I am not like a you have to force me to read type of girl. I'm like a please don't force me to read. I have to read every single one of these, and most of them are like 20 pages long. And I've already read some of them, but I don't have any highlights on them. So these are the cases that we did. And then this right here is what I was supposed to read before class, and I never did because I was like, I don't want to do it. And we weren't being graded on it, but now we're being graded on it for the exam. And then these are just some PowerPoints that I should probably look over just to make sure I understand them. That's the thing that I do for open note tests. I'm like, okay, I'll have this just in case, but then I won't look over it and I'm like, okay, I have no idea what that thing is even talking about, so why is it on my computer? It's not helping me if I'm not reviewing it. Can Can you tell I was just laying down? I don't know if I manifested this or not, but the cord for my calculator is late. So I need to go to Target and buy a new calculator because I literally don't own one other than the dead one right there. I am severely lacking motivation. I cannot read these things to save my life. I read all of these and I've read these in the past, so I'm kind of like, I don't want to read them again, but I will go through some of these and I'll highlight a fourth of it and then I just cannot. It's just so boring. Like, this is a lot. They're all like 20 pages. I just can't do it. I need to. I want to. It's just so hard. This is the worst part. As you can clearly see, I got more than just a calculator. Where do we begin? These are the shoes that I was wearing that gave me a blister. They're so cute, but the blister really hurts and I wore them for like 10 minutes. Definitely more than 10 minutes, but you know, I was exaggerating a little bit. I went to Ulta first because I remember that I wanted to go to Ulta sometime this week to get stuff for my trip because I'm going out of town on Friday and it's in the same complex as Target, and I was like, beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. So, literally, I was chasing this woman down in Ulta to try to find someone to like help me find something, and I just gave up because every time I'd run after them they'd walk in the other direction. It just wasn't worth it. I first got this Saint Tropez dual-sided velvet luxe applicator matte mitt. This is just like a self-tanning mitt. The ones that I have are pretty like crusty and old, so I wanted to get a new one because I want to self-tan on Thursday for my trip on Friday. I also got this Petite volumizing dry shampoo. This was the smallest size they had, and this was the only one left that could go on a plane. I've never tried the volumizing one. I'm pretty sure every single person in Tempe, which is where I live, probably is going on spring break. Not everyone, but you know what I mean. Like, everyone that's going to Ulta buying these out, they're going on spring break. I also got some blonde bobby pins. I lost every single bobby pin that I had. No idea how. My hair, now that it's shorter, some little pieces in the back won't go up on my like high pony, so I wanted to get some bobby pins. And then I got the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I've never tried this brand. I was trying to find a travel size micellar water everywhere and I could not find one. And then I picked up a Clinique makeup remover and I was at checkout and I saw this and I was like, can I actually get this instead of the Clinique thing? That's all I got from there. I wanted to get more stuff, but I couldn't find anything, and it just was not worth chasing the woman down even more. Target. You guys saw the dresses that I tried on. The white one, I liked it, but something about it just felt like a little business professional, even though like it was not at all a business professional outfit. I got the orange top. I just thought this was so cute with the back detailing. Then I got the pink dress, and hear me out on the pink dress. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. I might return it. I'm gonna bring it on my trip. If I wear it, I'm gonna keep it, obviously. If I don't wear it, I'm gonna return it. I don't know if you guys will understand this. I'm sure there's gonna be people out there that understand this. This is a dress that I like how it looks on me in certain circumstances. I like how it looks when I'm sucking in my stomach, and I also like when I have it pulled up a little bit over my armpit fat. I know that's just like a random thing, but my hair is not long enough to cover it anymore like it used to be. My hair was always so long that if I just didn't like the way like my shoulders or armpits looked, I would just cover it with my hair, and now I can't do that. So I have no idea what we're doing. We don't really have any plans for our trip, so like if we go to dinner, I wanted to have a dress for that, but again, I might return it. But I also thought about this. There's certain dresses that make me so insecure that it ruins my entire night. This one, I feel like I'm self-aware enough that like I look good in it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Sometimes you wear things and you're like, I just feel so insecure. I feel like even if I'm not sucking in my stomach in this dress, I won't feel that insecure, but if I'm taking a photo in this dress, you guys should know that I sucked in my stomach, unless I forgot. I got more stuff than I was really intending to. I don't normally impulse purchase at Target anymore. These, I'm obsessed with these. I have like 30 of these, and I have a bunch of pens and stuff in here that I wanted to get a little organizer for, and then I also have another drawer that I wanted to get an organizer for. It's $2. I love that they're bendy because they can fit really well. Like in a drawer, like let's say there's not enough space. If this was like acrylic or a hard plastic, it could just bend to fit the shape, which I really like about it. This is the calculator that I ended up getting. It was $10. I should probably try it out to make sure it works. I also got this travel hairspray. This is like the literal worst hairspray in the entire world. It makes your hair so crunchy. squishy, but I didn't have a travel hairspray, and this is like the only one they make in a travel size apparently. I also got a travel toothpaste because I always get stopped at security because I always want to take my toothpaste away. I will admit this is an impulse purchase, but I always try to get a candle that matches the season for my room, and this is Georgia Peach. Guys, this smells so good. The one thing that I don't like about Target candles is they don't burn that evenly, but it smells so good that I'm like, it's allowed. So this is gonna go in the collection. I might put it on the other side of my room, but yeah. I have my expensive candle and my Target candle. I lit this one today, as you guys saw. Guys, guess what? I got some Reese's eggs. I will say though, these are the bigger ones because that's all they sell in a separate package. I like the smaller ones better. I think the ratio is better, but they don't sell the smaller ones individually. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I knew that if I bought an entire bag, I would eat the bag by the end of tonight. And I know you're like, Keegan, would you really? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I also have been having this on my list every single time I go into Target, and they haven't had it. So I wanted to get a new laundry basket. I have this laundry basket in white and in pink, and the pink one, the handle broke just because I live on the 3rd floor, so carrying my laundry up and down the stairs caused the handle to like snap. But I love this laundry basket. It's affordable, and I like that it's bendy. It's not the hard plastic. I have no idea what material this is, guys. I couldn't tell you, but I wanted to get a new laundry basket because it was really hard to like bring it down the stairs with the broken handle, and I just love this laundry basket. I also have toilet paper. I don't know if you can see that in here. I had half a roll left, so I had to get toilet paper. I was also thinking about this on my way out of Target, and I was like, huh, everyone goes to the bathroom. It's kind of a weird thought. Like, there's some people that I'm like, oh, I guess you do go to the bathroom. I don't know if that's like a weird thought that maybe I shouldn't be thinking, but there's just some people that it never crosses your mind that like they poop. I don't know, but to get that thought out of my head, I'm gonna eat a Reese's egg. I think that I'm gonna mess around with this calculator, make sure it works, and then I don't know what else I'm doing for the night. I'm not gonna lie. I should study more. I just feel like my brain is at its max capacity. Currently waiting for the State of the Union. Literally crazy that we're like living history right now. I am tired of living major historical events, but kind of cool, but also not cool. Please tell me that I did not choose the one calculator in the entire store that does not work. No, I'm just stupid. I just wasn't pressing the on button. Okay, I'm officially annoyed because I'm like, I just want the freaking decimal. Why? Okay, this is like a roller coaster. Not really. I'd like to thank my boyfriend for giving me the idea to Google it because watch this. I obviously know the math for this, but yay! Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today I have my midterm for my entrepreneurship class. I've pretty much just been reading these articles that I didn't want to do yesterday. I think I read 3 in the recent hours that I've been sitting here. I'm feeling good about the exam. I hope it goes well. I kind of just want to get it over with. The exam is a little bit over an hour away, and I just want to do it already. I don't want to wait, get it over with, have the stress off my back. Once I'm done taking this exam, I'm done with school stuff for the week, and spring break will start. Kind of, not really. I do have like work to do, but that's okay. I've been reading everything. There's 2 that I just like, they're so boring. And also I'm like, do I really want to be reading this if it's not going to be on the exam? But I have no idea if it's going to be on the exam. I just don't want to be wasting my time. But this is an open note exam, and we can have PDFs downloaded on our computer. We basically just like cannot go into Google, and I can control F it, you know, so I can find things. I also made like a joint study guide with my friends, and she did a really great job on the study guide. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed with her study guide. And I feel like I want to practice the math problems, but they're just so simple that it's like, is it even worth it? I feel like I'm fine, but then I also feel guilty not doing anything in like the hour before the exam because I just don't know what else I can do, but I feel guilty not doing anything. Anyone else feel that? I don't know. And it's not like I can like review flashcards because it's not memorizing terms. I might read one more article that I've already read, but it was beginning of the semester, so I want to like refresh myself on it. Oh, but it's 27 pages. That makes me want to read it a little less, but I might. Maybe I'll do it on my bed though, because I'm more motivated to do things if I'm sitting on my bed. The The exam is over. I think it went well. There was a few that I wasn't 100% sure about, and he muted the score so I can't see what I got immediately. I will say the one thing that was really hard on the exam was the classroom that we are in is basically one giant room. Like, think of like a ballroom sized room, and then there's like a wall divider splitting it into 2 classrooms. So there's no insulation. If someone's talking in the other room, you could hear it in the room you're in. And so there was a class going on in the room next to us, and the lady professor, like, she just talked so loud. I literally was going like this, like I was plugging my ears because I couldn't read the sentence, because you know when it's pitch silence and then there's just one voice, and like you can't zone out the one voice. If there's like a slow like mumble or whatever, that I can just tune out. One loud voice in a silent room, I couldn't tune out. I kept plugging my ears. I was getting so frustrated, but I think I did well. I hope I did well. There was only a few that I wasn't 100 about, but I think I did good. I hope I did good. I'm trying to manifest it. The fact that he let us do open notes really helped. What a king. Also, a girl literally like poured an entire gallon of water over her head just in front of a ton of people to win a TV, and I was like, I would do that. Also, I'm sweating in this. It has been so hot outside. It was in the 80s I think today, but I think it's gonna cool back down. So I'm like, I should not have worn this, and I was sweating in the classroom because it's in the basement. Oh, I don't know why I got my wig cutter out, because it's a fresh wig. I'm so excited for this. Like a lot of commitment, because now I can't leave my room because I need it to burn all the way through. I don't know if I should be lighting the candle like this. Yay! While I was taking the exam, I was thinking about you guys, because I always get so many comments that people are like, I put your videos on while I'm like studying or doing work, and literally, how do you guys do that? I cannot focus if there's sound, especially my voice. I don't know how you guys can do with my voice. Teach me your ways, because I will put a TV show on as background noise and I will have to pause the TV show anytime I have to read or type something, because I just can't focus with the sound. So please tell me how you guys do it, because it's not realistic to be in a silent environment every single time. I don't really have any schoolwork. I do need to start working on some videos. I guess we'll edit. Also, just to hear my luck, immediately when I got home, I found my pack of bobby pins, so I didn't need to buy new ones. And I didn't even need a calculator because the exam had Excel spreadsheets, so I just did the math on Excel. So that was fantastic. My luck. This candle also smells amazing though, so. I keep doing ponytails and then this will happen. My horns. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's not that big of a deal, but also. Right now I'm editing a video. I was thinking about this and I want to know what you guys think. Is it weird watching me work on the content that you guys consume? Because I was watching this YouTuber and she's like, oh, I have like a lot of work to do. And comments are like, what do you do for work? And she was like, this is what I do. And everyone's like, wait, what? And so I'm like, is it weird watching me edit a video that you've already seen? Let me know. Also, in case you're wondering, the candle smells incredible, but I can already tell it's not burning all the way through to the side. It's almost 7 p.m. I'm still editing this video. I became a little stressed because my microphone became really staticky in this video, and I noticed that it did that in another video. So I'm like, is every single video that I filmed with this microphone going to be like, it's out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. My therapy appointment, I just started therapy. This is going to be my second appointment. It's supposed to start in less than 10 minutes, but my therapist just messaged me and that her dog ran off, and she's like, I'll check in with you like closer to their appointment time, and our appointment starts in less than 10 minutes, but like her poor dog ran away. So I'm fine with canceling it if it's for the puppy. So I'm just gonna be editing my video until my therapy, if I do have therapy today. And if I don't, I don't. It's no big deal. But yeah, I'm a little stressed, so maybe it'd be a little helpful, but there's really nothing that my therapist is gonna do to help me with my video static. But I took the microphone off for this video. Do you guys notice a difference in the audio quality? I'm sure you don't. I don't even know if I do. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Today's actually going to be the last day of this vlog because I go out of town for spring break tomorrow, and I'm doing a spring break vlog. I'm really excited for it. I'm honestly a little nervous because I've never fully vlogged with my boyfriend, and we're going on the trip together, so I'm a little nervous for it, but that's okay. I have to be honest guys, I'm in a bad mood right now. I'm actually like in a really sad mood. I don't know if I should talk about this. I'm gonna give a trigger warning. I'm gonna talk about body image, so if you want to skip to here. I don't know if I even should be talking about this online. Like, I have no idea, but you know me, I'm an oversharer, so here we are. Last night, I posted this story because I thought it was so funny. I was dying laughing, and I was like, I'm gonna post this on my Instagram story. When I was editing my video, I noticed this clip right here, and I was like, oh my god, my butt is huge. How have I never noticed how big my butt is? Like, whoa, my butt's ginormous. Well, I've been doing squats. And then I realized this part of the clip is at the very edge of the video. So you can see, I don't know, this is a bad example, but that clip, my butt is at the very end of this shot. And my lens, if something's kind of towards the end, it stretches it out to make it more wide angle. So my butt doesn't actually look like that. It just was stretched out due to the lens. Like my hand is not this big. Yeah, see how it's stretched out right there? That's what was happening to my butt. And at first I was so proud of myself. I was like, yes, butt, like dump truck, like bootay. But no, not actually, just the lens. And so I posted that on my story and I was like, this is so funny, blah, 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 blah. And someone DM'd me and they were like, I'd be more concerned about your stomach bulge if I were you. And like, I read that DM and I was just like, this is stupid to say. This is annoying. Who says that, first of all? I don't know if she like meant it out of niceness. I don't know how that can come off as being nice. I first read it and I didn't respond. Like, I'm not going to respond to that. My energy does not need to go towards people that comment on my body like that. But I was crouching over. I had just eaten a meal and I was wearing tight pants. Almost anyone, doesn't matter how skinny they are, would have like a tiny stomach bulge if they were in those three like criteria. That's just how stomachs work. I'm sorry, anyone. And so at first I was like, stupid. Like, why does she have to say that? And now it's the next day, it's the next morning, and I cannot stop thinking about that comment, and it's ruining me. And I think the thing that is making this, oh my god, I'm about to cry right now. Do you ever feel like your eyes getting like spicy because they're about to cry? The thing that I'm like upset about that, I think that if she just said that any normal day, I'd be like, okay, that's annoying, that's stupid, thanks for hurting my feelings. I wouldn't actually send that to her, but you know, I'd think that. But I'm going out of town tomorrow. I'm going to Cabo for spring break. I've already been having a lot of anxiety about it, just being in a swimsuit around a bunch of people, and like, I don't know how to say this, there's not a ton of body diversity when it comes to spring break. Last time I went on spring break, I don't know where I'm going with this, but now I'm just like overthinking it, and now I have to pack for my trip, and I'm in such a bad mood because like that really hurt my feelings, and now my self-esteem is like a lot lower. And it's like, yes, I'm already insecure about my stomach. Thank you so much for pointing it out and making it known to me that everybody else also sees this insecurity that I have. Thank you so much. And so I've just been like offended. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I don't really know what I'm saying. I think that now I'm just feeling really insecure. My anxiety is even more heightened about like being in a bikini in front of a ton of people, and it hurts my feelings. And so I just want to say, please don't say things like that to people on the internet. Like, whether you know them personally, whether you don't, you should never comment on someone's body. You should never even be like, wow, you lost a ton of weight. Don't comment on people's bodies. Don't comment on what people eat. Just let them live their lives, because now I don't know what her intent was sending me that. I don't know why anyone would do that, but now I'm just feeling super insecure right now. And I did notice my stomach bulge in that video, and I was like, not that bad, whatever. Like, everyone has a stomach bulge, and now I'm like, great, so am I not allowed to? I don't know if that's the best way to start this clip, but I'm just being honest with you because I feel like I'm about to cry because it hurts my feelings. I'm still a person, even though I'm behind the internet, I'm still a person that has feelings. Yeah, now I need to pack for my trip, and I'm gonna be trying on all these clothes, and I feel like I'm gonna be super harsh on myself now, and I don't want to be. Also, I've been thinking about this. Most of like the hate comments that I get, people send them directly to me in DMs. I don't get that many hate comments on my YouTube videos, on my Instagram posts. It's mainly when people DM them directly to me, so no one can call them out for being mean on the internet. There's no one else to like moderate it. So I'm just feeling bad about myself now, and I didn't want to feel bad about myself. I've already been so anxious about going on this trip for that exact reason, and now it just heightened my, I'm sorry, I don't want to cry. It is quite later. I think that I'm out of my depressive episode, but who knows? It could come back. I packed for my trip. I was planning on doing like a trying on my outfit, packing with me type thing. I was too sad for that. I was like, I cannot, sorry, no. And then I returned a package, and I'm honestly a little nervous because it was my Abercrombie order that was huge, and I just decided to ship it. But the printing label that I printed out, like, I'm afraid that they won't be able to scan it just because I printed it out on a little piece of paper and not a big piece of paper. So it like shrunk the image, so the lines were really close to each other. I don't know. I feel like I'm panicking about this for no reason, but that is what I do. That is who I am. I panic about things that I don't need to panic about, because what else would I do with my free time? And then I think that's it. I did my laundry because I wanted to bring one specific pair of leggings on my trip, so I did an entire load of laundry for my one pair of leggings, and I actually had to clean some of my swimsuits that I had because they were like kind of gross, and I was like, oh, maybe I should wash these because I don't think I washed them last time I came home from vacation. Right now, I think that I need to shower and spray tan. I just don't want to. That is simply the reason I'm not. It's just because I'm feeling lazy right now and I just kind of like want to lay in bed. But I'm like, if I don't do it now, when will I do it? That's kind of the issue that I'm running into. Pure laziness. But yeah, I'm sorry I haven't vlogged that much today. I just haven't really been in the mood. And sometimes when you're in a mood, you just don't feel like talking to people. I am talking to people right now. But my suitcase is on the floor. I don't really know what else to say. There's not really much to update on. Sorry, guys. Update, I did self-tan. Oh no, I'm realizing I forgot my fingers. But the self-tanner that I used turned me green. I'll insert photos. Actually, I'll just show you. Literally, I only did it on my calf and it turned me green. I've never had this happen to me before. I'm literally green. I feel like it's not showing up on camera how green it was. Shrek who. But I think I'm gonna end the video here because I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I'll have a whole separate vlog for that for you guys. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!